I'm Ashish from FlexiRoam. So I would like to introduce our discounted international roaming service called FlexiRoam. Before I move ahead with the service, I will just give a brief background about the problem in a very layman terms. I have an Airtel number. Now I had to go to Malaysia. So how do I remain connected to my business? How do I remain connected to my family, friends? I just have two solutions to the problem. First, I go to the telco and say, please activate my international roaming. They say, fine, pay this much amount of money as a security deposit and we activate your international roaming. Fine, my international roaming is activated. Now I move ahead, go to Malaysia. I have to pay a huge amount of money just to receive an incoming call or make an outgoing call. Maybe 60 rupees or maybe 100 rupees, maybe 80 rupees. So depending upon the country. So you can imagine just for a 10 minutes of incoming call and 10 minutes of outgoing call, I may be paying around 2000 bucks. Now the second solution is I can take international roaming cards. Like nowadays we are seeing a lot of roaming cards. So I can approach those guys and take one SIM card. I go to Malaysia, insert the SIM cards and start receiving the calls. Now still this solution is not perfect. My Indian number is still not working. I have to distribute this number to everyone and tell them, see, hi, I'm going to Malaysia. Please use this number to call me. And the people who are going to call me, they have to make an ISD call. So still there is a gap. So we try to fill. Our solution allows a person to roam in a cheap manner and he can use his existing Indian number. He receives unlimited number of calls. He can make unlimited number of calls while on the roam. I'm just giving a brief background. Like for these 7 countries, around 117 million international outbound passengers are there. Taking a case of Malaysia, out of those 35 million mobile users are there. Out of those, 4.2 million people are using the international roaming on their SIMs while they are traveling. This amounts to almost 1.67 billion of revenue for the telcos. And still there is a huge proportion of the people who just say, let me not use my SIM. I switch off the SIM, no matter it's going to be how much I make a loss, I switch off the SIM. So this portion of the people are those who just don't want to use the service. So it's still a huge market. It's only for Malaysia. Now international roaming charge, this is through our service. 10 minutes of roaming costs $38. Now this person went from Malaysia to China. 10 minutes of roaming, it cost him $38. Total bill for 10 minutes of making call, receiving call, $375. Maybe more than the cost of his air tickets. Problems with the roaming. It's very expensive, complicated pricing plans, or pay a fixed deposit to activate your roaming. Here comes FlexiRoam. We are affordable, flat rate and unlimited. What we do, we just give you a roaming pass. A roaming pass which says, like we have launched it in Malaysia and Singapore. In Malaysia, we are giving a roaming pass, 10 ringgits a day. 10 ringgits a day, you make unlimited number of calls. You can receive unlimited number of calls while you are traveling. And our solution works for 200 countries. $375, use our solution, it goes to $30 only. You are using a traveler who is going from Malaysia to any of the country, he's using his Malaysian number. He's getting the calls of his Malaysian number. If I am going outside India, I am to 200 countries, my Indian number calls I can receive on those in these countries. And we connect your local home destination number to your international number. Make and receive unlimited international roaming calls. And this is the fantastic saving. Like it's from a report. We have seen customers saving around till the level of 97%. Average saving is around 60 to 70%, but certain countries the saving goes till the level of 97%. You just have to get a pass from us, activate the pass. And our process is very simple. We have launched the mobile app. Through our mobile app, FlexiRoam mobile app, for all the platforms it is available. Just launch the app. Before you leave the country, just activate the roaming pass. When you reach the destination country, you just press on the button, I have arrived. And FlexiRoam system will connect you. So from that moment onwards, you can start receiving the calls of your home country into the destination country. When you come back, just say deactivate. So all the calls, your SIM is back to the normal state. This is the mobile app which we have logged. So like I log in, I select the country, I log in, I activate my pass, and once I reach back, I just deactivate. It's a very simple concept. So what we are trying to revolutionize the roaming industry. People can remain connected to their home, to their business, to their home country while they are traveling, and they don't have to change the SIMs. They don't have to take any SIMs, and even the people who want to reach them, they don't have to make a normal ISD call. They will call back on their normal Indian number, and that Indian number call, they can receive it in the destination country.
Is there anything that only VoIP related calls will proceed? Like
in India, we're not using VoIP, but in certain countries like Malaysia, where it is allowed, we are using a VoIP component for the call routing.
When you reroute this call coming to Indian SIM, so it goes on VoIP path.
No, in India we are not using since it is not allowed, legally not allowed, so we are not using the voice over IP component. So even that's the reason we are using in India we are giving 375 rupees per day pass. You can receive unlimited number of calls. In Malaysia we are giving 10 ringgits a day because we are using a VoIP component into it.
Can you explain how it works? Are you using Camel or Smart IN switching with operators, or how do you?
Yeah, we are using Smart IN switching. We are using like our own server component. We have developed it for the smart switching. We are using the existing telecom infrastructure. We are not. It is, you can say it as a value-added service. We are using the existing telecom infrastructure and just the smart routing of the calls we are doing. And with the help of a mobile application, we are just connecting these things.
What sort of traction do you have? Sorry, in other countries?
Pardon?
What traction do you have for Indian? Visitors going out.
Like what we
how many users do you have?
We have around 10,000 subscribers. We launched it 6 months back. We have launched it in Malaysia. We have launched it in Singapore. So we have got around 10,000 subscribers, and we will be launching it in India in the first week of April. The service.
So the same SIM works, or do you have to change the SIM?
You just have to, when you reach the destination country, take that destination country SIM, and then automatically your home country SIMs or home country calls, you will start receiving on the destination country SIMs.
Okay. So with this pass, you provide a SIM also?
Means we have come up with a SIM also, our own FlexiRoam branded SIMs.
Otherwise, in that country you have to buy another SIM?
Actually, our focus is towards the service. We don't want to tie up with a customer with a SIM. So we say if you can arrange the SIMs, it is very easy these days. You reach the destination country, just have to show your passport and you get the SIMs. In case you don't want to take the SIMs, we can provide you the SIMs also with our own FlexiRoam SIMs. It's a necessity of an international SIMs to find.
Thank you. If you get to a destination, you need to click on a button that I've reached to destination. Now, many times it happens we are in when we come out, people forget about it. So what is the mechanism that I might be knowing about it? Because if I start receiving calls, then just imagine my bill would be going up and up, and after 7 days when I'm coming back and I'm getting my bill, just imagine the amount I would have reached.
We are giving a roaming pass. Suppose I want to go to China for 10 days. Suppose from 10th of April to 20th of April. So I'll take a roaming pass from 10th of April to 20th of April. On 20th of April, when you come back to India, you forgot, suppose. So we send a reminder to your alternate number. See, you have already back, your roaming pass has expired. So kindly press your depart or arrive button and just deactivate the service. That's what we send.
No. My question was completely different. I am going to Malaysia. Now landing to Malaysia, after landing in Malaysia, I forgot to click on a button which says that I've reached Malaysia, right? That's the mechanism.
Yeah.
If I forget that and I'm not on your service, I'm on my regular service. So just imagine the amount of bill shooted up.
No, how the bill won't be shooting up. You have to put your. We are not using the normal international roaming which is provided by the telcos.
Sorry.
So we have to change the SIM there to get this. Yeah.
What about SMS?
Pardon? SMS not we have done it. We have done it for this one and data roaming. So SMS component we are developing it. Yeah, your Indian number SIMs we can route it to your destination SIMs. So that is still in the R&D stage and we are doing it. So but data component and these calls component we have worked out it perfectly. And once we got in the last 6 months, like through the organic growth, we have been able to get around 10,000 subscribers, and so it's good.